Bollywood has long been associated with song and dance numbers, but today Indian cinema cannot be so easily pigeonholed.
You know, India is a very diverse country, so there are films which are made in more than 30-40 languages. And of course now Indian cinema is growing and things are, the youngsters, new filmmakers, actors are thinking very, very globally.
भुवन बैनर्जी को जानती हैं क्या?
There are films being made without music, song and dance, and they're very, very successful and being accepted not only in India but internationally also.
Anil Kapoor is best known in Australia for his role as the quizmaster in Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire.
You're right!
At home, he's one of India's most distinguished actors. The Indian Film Festival Melbourne is featuring his latest movie, Dil Dharakne Do.
What's so funny, huh? Is it a joke? Kabir, it's a serious matter. Now, if you see this film, you'll realize how much Indian cinema has changed. This is about this Punjabi dysfunctional family, which goes on a cruise. All the characters are very grey. Otherwise, usually films were made, they were only black and white. There were no grey shades. In this, all characters have certain kind of grey shades.
Your final answer for 20 million rupees.
How different is the way India is portrayed in Western cinema as opposed to the local industry?
Well, there is a certain kind of a stereotype which is there, but it is breaking. Slumdog Millionaire is a good example. I remember when I was working with Danny Boyle, I said, do you want me to have a certain kind of a dialect? I said, no, you speak pretty well. I said, we want you to speak the way you speak. So they didn't want to force me to speak in a, otherwise usually if you see the earlier films, which there was a film called The Party.
Hardy partner, hardy partner. Hardy partner, partner, hardy partner.
All the Indians which were portrayed were very, very stereotypes with a very typical heavy Indian accented Indians. But that's, I think that's passé now.
The new world of Indian cinema is on display in the festival, showing a more complex side of the subcontinent.
Festivals like ours and all kinds of film festivals, they're the biggest glue and the biggest bridge that brings cultures together and countries together, and it's the best way to understand other cultures.
तू कुठे चालली? बाहेर कामासाठी.
We offer the best that has come out of not only India but also the Indian subcontinent, countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka.
Australian film director Paul Cox is included in the festival program with the two short documentaries Calcutta and The Kingdom of Nek Shund, both shot in India.
So we try to encompass the very dynamic film industry that we have in India, which is very complex, very vibrant, very layered, constantly evolving, just like the country. Anybody who studies cinema, even if they're not Indian, it's very interesting for them to see that from one country, so many different and unique voices can be heard.